Did you know that nearly half of adults with high blood pressure don't even know they have it? That's right. Millions of people are walking around with a silent threat to their health, completely unaware. Even more shocking, some of the facts we hear every day about hypertension are actually myths that could be putting us in danger. In this video, we're going to shine a light on the most common myths about high blood pressure, reveal what's really true, and empower you with knowledge that could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. By the end, you'll know how to separate fact from fiction and take real steps to protect your health. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a topic that's incredibly important, but often misunderstood. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension. This condition is so common that almost every family has someone affected by it. It's called the silent killer because it often shows no symptoms until it's too late, leading to heart attacks, strokes, and other serious complications. With so much information and misinformation out there, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or confused. That's why today we're cutting through the noise and focusing on what really matters: your health and peace of mind. Let's be honest, when it comes to high blood pressure, myths and misconceptions are everywhere. You might have heard that only older adults or people who are overweight need to worry about hypertension. But the truth is, high blood pressure can affect anyone, regardless of age or body type. In fact, studies show that hypertension is becoming more common among younger adults, and even children can be at risk if their lifestyle habits aren't healthy. Another common myth is that you can always feel when your blood pressure is high, so there's no need to check it unless you feel unwell. This belief is especially dangerous. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer for a reason. It usually has no symptoms at all, even as it quietly damages your arteries, heart, kidneys, and other vital organs. Many people feel perfectly fine, only to discover they've had dangerously high blood pressure for years. The only way to know your numbers is to have your blood pressure checked regularly, either at home or by a healthcare professional. Then there's the idea that salt is the only thing you need to watch out for. While sodium does play a role, it's not as simple as just putting down the salt shaker. Most of the sodium in our diets comes from processed and packaged foods, not table salt. Even foods that don't taste salty, like bread, canned soups, or sauces, can be loaded with hidden sodium. And switching to sea salt or kosher salt won't help, since they contain just as much sodium as regular table salt. Some people believe that if they're not stressed, they're not at risk for high blood pressure. While stress can contribute, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Genetics, diet, lack of physical activity, alcohol use, certain medications, and even sleep disorders like sleep apnea can all play a role in developing hypertension. Finally, there's the misconception that if high blood pressure runs in your family, there's nothing you can do about it. While genetics do increase your risk, lifestyle choices like eating a healthy diet, staying active, and managing stress can make a huge difference even for those with a family history. These misunderstandings can be dangerous. They may lead people to ignore warning signs, skip regular monitoring, or avoid making healthy changes. The truth is, high blood pressure is a complex condition with many contributing factors, and understanding what really causes it is the first step toward managing it effectively and protecting your long-term health. Let's dig deeper and look at what really contributes to high blood pressure. It's not just about one thing, it's a combination of factors, and some might surprise you. First, diet. While salt is a well-known culprit in raising blood pressure, it's far from the only dietary factor at play. Diets high in processed foods, saturated fats, and low in fruits and vegetables can all increase your risk. Even foods that don't taste salty, like bread, canned soups, or sauces, can be packed with hidden sodium, which quietly pushes your numbers higher. Research strongly supports that a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, low-fat dairy, and minerals like potassium, calcium, and magnesium can significantly lower blood pressure. The DASH diet, for example, has been shown to reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, especially in people already diagnosed with hypertension. So it's not just about cutting salt, but about embracing a balanced, nutrient-rich eating pattern. 2. Stress. Chronic stress is a silent driver of high blood pressure. When you're constantly anxious, worried, or under pressure, your body releases stress hormones that keep your blood pressure elevated, even if you think you're handling it well. Over time, these repeated elevations can damage your arteries and heart. Stress can come from work, relationships, finances, or even feeling isolated. And while stress alone may not directly cause hypertension, it certainly contributes to its development and can worsen existing high blood pressure. That's why stress management techniques like meditation, exercise, or even music therapy are recommended as part of a heart-healthy lifestyle. 3. Genetics. Family history plays a big role in your risk for high blood pressure. If your parents or siblings have hypertension, your chances go up, regardless of how healthy your lifestyle is. This is because genes can influence how your body regulates salt, water, and blood vessel function. But it's not just about DNA. Families often share similar habits, environments, and stressors, all of which can contribute to risk. Some populations, such as African Americans, are at higher risk due to a mix of genetic and environmental factors. 4. Lifestyle choices. Your daily habits matter a lot. Smoking, lack of physical activity, and excessive alcohol use all increase your risk of developing high blood pressure. Even not getting enough sleep can push your numbers higher. Studies show that people who are physically inactive or who consume a lot of fast food and sugary drinks are much more likely to develop hypertension. On the other hand, regular exercise, quitting smoking, limiting alcohol, and maintaining a healthy weight can all help keep your blood pressure in check. 5. Age and race. While it's true that blood pressure tends to rise as we get older, young people aren't immune. In fact, hypertension is increasingly being diagnosed in younger adults and even teenagers, especially when unhealthy habits are present. Certain groups, such as African Americans, are at higher risk and tend to develop high blood pressure earlier and more severely than others due to a combination of genetic, social, and environmental factors. All these elements interact in complex ways, which is why it's so important to look beyond the myths and understand the full picture. High blood pressure isn't just about one bad habit or a single gene. It's the result of a lifetime of choices, circumstances, and sometimes things you simply can't control. But the more you know, the more empowered you are to take steps, big or small, toward a healthier future. Now, here's something that surprises a lot of people. One of the most overlooked and hidden causes of high blood pressure is undiagnosed sleep apnea. Many people think of high blood pressure as a daytime problem linked to stress or diet, but what happens while you sleep can be just as important, if not more so. Sleep apnea is a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. You might snore loudly, wake up gasping for air, or feel exhausted even after what seems like a full night's rest. What you might not realize is that each time your breathing pauses, the oxygen level in your blood drops. In response, your brain triggers a stress reaction, releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which tightens your blood vessels and increases your heart rate. This causes your blood pressure to spike, not just at night, but these effects can carry over into the daytime as well. Normally, our blood pressure dips by 10 to 20% while we sleep, giving our heart and blood vessels a chance to rest. But people with sleep apnea often lose this healthy dipping pattern. Instead, their blood pressure stays high or even surges in the early morning hours. putting extra strain on the heart and increasing the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. In fact, research shows that up to 50% of people with obstructive sleep apnea also have high blood pressure, and about 75% of those with treatment-resistant hypertension have underlying sleep apnea. What's even more concerning is that sleep apnea is often undiagnosed. Many people have no idea their nightly snoring or restless sleep is harming their heart. Doctors may not always ask about sleep habits when treating high blood pressure, so this hidden cause can go untreated for years. The good news? Treating sleep apnea, often with a device called CPAP that keeps your airway open, can help normalize your blood pressure and dramatically improve your overall health. Addressing sleep issues isn't just about feeling more rested. It can be a complete game changer for your blood pressure and your long-term well-being. So, if you or someone you love struggles with loud snoring, frequent awakenings, or unexplained daytime fatigue, don't ignore it. Getting checked for sleep apnea could be the missing piece in your journey to healthy blood pressure and a healthier, happier life. Let's recap what we've learned today. High blood pressure isn't just about eating too much salt or getting older. It's influenced by your diet, stress levels, genetics, daily habits, and even how well you sleep. The most important takeaway? Don't fall for the myths. Understanding the real causes of hypertension is the first step to protecting your health, making smart choices, and living a longer, healthier life. Now, I want to hear from you. What myths about high blood pressure have you heard? Did any of today's facts surprise you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story could help someone else. And if you're interested in learning more about heart health, check out our next video on simple lifestyle changes to lower your blood pressure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a chance to take charge of your health. Thanks for watching, and take care of your heart.